And race number 3 now. It's a Class 5 event, this race, and they run over 1,200 metres. Turbo Power and Vemos both on the class drop. Vemos has the hood off. Sunshine Legendary has a hood going on. Fingers crossed, pacifiers off. Blinkers first time. Birdsville, blinkers off. Shadow Roll is on once again. We've got Day Day Rich's best form at Happy Valley, but he did place here 2 starts ago from the same draw. Little player, the pacifiers with the cows are off. The blinkers go on. Sure winner. He's coming back in distance. Tom from the 1,400 metres.
Day Day Rich should be able to lead this field here. Happy Forever showed a bit of pace. He has trolled nicely since his last failure. Golden Mission, Paul, might be caught wide from barrier 14. Fingers crossed in that same sort of bandwagon as well, drawn barrier 12. And I wonder where they sort of position Turbo Power in the run.
Yeah, that's the query for him, because he might have to go all the way back. Alice Wong on, he's been downgraded, but he has drawn awkwardly, I thought, in 9. And fingers crossed, blinkers on for the first time. So I'm sure Zach's going to be trying to look for some cover and see if he can find a spot in their midfield.
And it's the horse that you boys mentioned that we start with, Turbo Power here, Paul. This is 1,000 metres last time, which is where his win has been over. But what about dropping into Class 5? Well,
this is the key for him, isn't he? He's come into Class 5 for the first time and he gets a £10 claim. So he looks quite well off at the weights. He looks in the right grade. The query is the draw for me.
Yeah, the little query. I'm going to take a little bit of risk with him here, because I think he is certainly capable. He hasn't won since his debut run when he was a Griffin, but he has placed up in grade of 56, 57, 58. So you'd think he should be able to show something here.
Oh, good report from Tom for Turbo Power. The good deal's going well. He's in this replay and well back as they turn for home. Day Day Rich. This is about his best ever performance at the bigger track, Tom.
Yeah, certainly, Mark. He's had that one of the 4th placing prior to this outing here, where he was second, and of course the good deal was able to wind up out wider. But look, I think the good deal is a chance in this race again. Paul, barrier number 2, he's had a nice trial since, and since he joined the stable at Douglas White, he's going well.
He's going well. I think it could be the same Quinella, actually, because I thought Day Day Rich might try and set it up again for him, and he could do exactly the same. I think this race is going to be run similar to that race. So and those two are quite well clear in them.
OK, so a good report for the good deal. Now, Vemos, Paul, he's coming into this grade for the first time also. This is him just held up at the top of the straight on the all-weather last time. We know he likes to get back and needs everything to go his way.
That's the thing, isn't he? Look, he's in the right grade, there's no question. But he is a 19-start maiden. He's looked threatening on numerous occasions, but hasn't quite pulled it off.
No, and he's placed off 48, 49 into 50, so he's another horse that has shown a little bit up in grade, but not enough to win, and gets the class drop here, which should give him a chance. And as Mark mentioned, held up slightly after straightening there, but with a good draw, I think he can figure here too.
Hugh Bowman rides him for David Hall. And some trial form now, Tom. This is Happy Forever, who's had 12 starts, just the 1 placing, but his most recent trial is down the straight here at Sha Tin, and it looked handy enough.
He's been a disappointing horse, really, this horse, Happy Forever. I thought he might have won a race before now. He was 3 wide, no cover up on the pace last start, so had an excuse there, but he's another Paul that's eventually falling into the morning glory category.
He seems to, doesn't he? He does trial well, and he was right on the cusp once again here for me, but look, I didn't quite get him in from 13 in the end.
He'll be no good next week when we go to Twilights.
Yeah,
worst possible time for him. Who is the selection for the Class 5?
Exactly, looking forward to those. The good deal on top here. I think he can do the same Quinella with Day Day Rich, who will try and lead all the way. Turbo Power will give him a chance, downgraded. I'm going to put Sunshine Legendary in. He's done nothing at Sha Tin, but he's changed stables since then, and his last 2 runs haven't been too bad, including a win. 7-9-1-3.
Go with Vamos here, the 19-start maiden, to hopefully get over the line in Class 5. For Turbo Power, a little tricky from the draw there, but has £10 off, drops in grade, the good deal, and Happy Forever off another good trial, but last chance for him, 2-1-7-5.
That is race number 3 in treble. Punters, that is the first leg, even with the extra race, so be aware the treble does start early. The first one at 1:30 on Sunday.